Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back filming, especially this video, just because I don't know that I've done a traveler's notebook setup before. So bear with me, it's my first. And here I'm just showing you what I had the last 2 months. I set this up in the new year just kind of for work. These are all like work things that I need for the shop and just my business. So I tried to put inserts in there that would be helpful to that. And so yeah, here you see just like decorations and like motivational things like, don't follow your dreams, chase them and you can do it. Those kinds of things. Just because that encouragement is always nice. And these are all inserts that I whipped up for either my shop or just expenses or things like that. Except for the first one. The first one is an Annie Plants Printables because she just rocks at anything dated and I can't for the life of me figure that out. I can't even figure out how to print it, let alone make it. So thank goodness for her printables. And these here are just notebooks that I picked up at Michael's that thankfully fit the B6 Traveler's Notebook. So now I'm going to take it apart and start decorating for spring with our February Traveler's Notebook kit. And I'm removing some of the die cuts that I still want to use. So now it's bare boned, 6 strings. I have a jumper string, is that what it's called? But I won't be using it. So this is a Traveler's Notebook kit and everything that comes with it. So we got some little bunny die cuts and there's some flowers and teacups. Then it comes with that bookmark and then these 2 journaling cards that are so cute. I mean, look at those bunnies. And then these 2-sided papers. Now I printed the ones that I used wrong because it's not supposed to be pink on pink. But I didn't want to throw them away, so I figured I'd just use them for myself. But it's supposed to be like green on pink and then gray and pink. And then these are the vellum. There's 3 sheets of vellum. And then I think the last thing in the kit are the stickers. It comes with a small sticker kit. I have a full kit, but that's separate. This just comes with some that you can use in your traveler's notebook. And then I'm going to be using these papers that came in a Planner Society box several months back. I don't even remember what month this was. Maybe July, could have been, but I don't remember. And so I'm going to use those 3, the vellum, the acetate, and then that pink and green paper. So yeah, just going to dive right in. So here I'm just going to prep some paper for the back of my journaling cards because I don't want them to be blank. Now normally in my pocket I have those sleeves that you just slide the paper right in, but I don't have any for my B6. So I'm going to laminate it. But I'm sorry about Bean, but yeah, I had to lock her in here because there's kids playing outside and she would just bark up a storm. So yeah, see here, I'm just trying to see what paper goes with what journaling card, like what color, and I'm pretty sure I ended up doing the pink on like the yellowish card. And so yeah, here, okay, I sped things up because it was going a little bit slow and you guys don't need to like slow-mo see me slice this. And oh my god, I cannot for the life of me figure out this cutter half of the time. So I cut one too big, which made the other one too short. But this is the only paper I have, so I had to make it work. This side was the good side. Oh, and there I ran out of tape. So you're gonna see me just using washi tape to put things down, and later I go back in with tape after I buy some. This here was the short side, and so I lined it up perfectly to the left side, and then I put washi tape that sort of goes with the theme on the left, on the right. I'm so confused there. But anyway, here I'm putting it side by side in a little laminator sheet, and I left a little spot in the middle just so that it would bend when I put it inside my traveler's notebook. So here it's being laminated. I used 3mm and my laminator is from Amazon, so it was super cheap, maybe $20, and I love it. I've had it for like 2 years now. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It actually turned out really nice. And now I'm just messing with the paper, seeing what I can put with what. So this one that came with our kit is going around the yearly calendar. And then I think I wrapped it in vellum after that, yes. And I've definitely made some changes, like from what you see in the beginning. I've added some things and just tried to make it look a little nicer. And here I'm decorating each little like booklet individually and then putting in my traveler's notebook and seeing how everything looks together. So here I put this quote that I had in my last couple months version, just because I loved these cards and quotes from Michaels that say like do what you love and the chase your dreams one, or don't chase your dreams, follow them. Oh, now I don't remember what it said, but you know the one I mean. I read it like 2 seconds ago. But yeah, so I made sure to use those again. And here I'm just decorating with some washi and putting down the flowers. And I ended up just gluing the flowers with the washi because I ran out of the tape. And here is a die cut from our shop. And I don't think that I ended up gluing this one in the end, just because I want to be able to switch it easily without ruining the paper or the die cut. And so yeah, this was the first little booklet. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, you didn't even put a cover on that. Like you can see right, like, I don't know, it looks so boring. But I do make a cover later on, don't worry. So now I'm moving on to the second little booklet. But first I gotta cut my little journaling cards that I laminated, that I forgot to cut earlier. And you don't wanna cut too close to the actual paper because there is like a little air bubble pocket in there that if you cut too close, it'll just completely fall apart and open back up again. So I'm trying not to cut too close to it, but then not make it too much bigger so it like stands out from all the inserts. And yeah, that ends up holding my second insert, although I wanted to put this one in just like that, but then I always end up like clipping with the pages that I used, and I don't want to cover that pretty paper up, so I'm cutting up this vellum from the Planner Society box, which is so pretty and matches it so perfectly. And I fold it up, and that's going to be the cover to that insert. So that way, I guess I can still kind of see through the insert. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not covering up that pretty scrapbook paper that holds, or that is behind my journaling card. And so now I can clip those and use this little clip that a friend gave me as a pen loop as well. I'm so happy about it. And now I have this paper that I just whipped out of my stash. Thank goodness I had it because the colors sort of go with my spring theme that I have going on here. And I'm cutting a rectangle that is going to serve as a little pocket / envelope to hold some stickers. So I cut this rectangle and I fold the edges, and those edges are going to be glued down to my dashboard, just like that. And I fold an edge on the bottom, but I leave the top open so that I can slide some stickers in. And it just looks a little decorative and just a little nicer than leaving it blank, or just like I put die cuts everywhere, and I wanted to have something a little different than just die cuts. And because I ran out of glue here, I had to use a paper clip to hold it there. My next insert is this blog and YouTube one. So I kept it pretty simple and just put this acetate from Michaels around it, and then a vellum from our traveler's notebook kit. And that was all that I did for this insert. I kept it very, very simple because I think the next one is going to also have paper and a bunch of die cuts. So my expenses here is going in the green paper. I thought that was kind of fitting. And I added a bunch of die cuts to this. You're going to see me change this up 1,001 times. So I'm practicing my layering, and so I'm trying to use all the scraps of paper and vellum and acetate that I have left because I don't want to throw it away. So I cut little pieces like this little rectangle, and I end up at the end gluing it to the bottom, but because I don't have tape, I am just washi taping it. I guess I do have tape, but I don't have that roller tape is what I mean. So here you guys, I swear y'all are gonna kill me after you see me place these die cuts here 1,001 times and then at the end of the video change it up again because I could not decide what I wanted to do. And at the end, like, I wanted to keep it as this really cute bunny theme. So I ended up taking the girl boss off and replacing it with this sparkly paper coat, and then that other bunny jumping in joy is from Rainbow Bunny Co. And the other ones are from the Traveler's Notebook is from our shop, and the other one is from our February subscription box. And now that page is all bunnies, and I put the girl boss one here on this page, which is kind of appropriate, I figured, with the expenses and everything. She looks like she's doing something like that. And here I grabbed a little doily and just placed it across the page and put another die cut on there. And then another die cut over on this side. Oh, wait, no. First I did this. So I just thought it looked so boring. So I grabbed this scrap paper vellum and I'm gonna fold the edges and only glue the edges onto the paper. I was gonna just like place it there, but I didn't end up liking that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tape those, or glue those edges. No, tape, that roller tape. And it's sort of like a little sleeve that I can put things in, but nothing too crazy because I don't want it to slide. So I just put this little die cut with my name on it, although I do end up taping that down later on when I buy some tape. The next two strings are going to hold our books from Michaels. So the first one being the travel one, and then the second one just holds like a bunch of ideas and books and just things that I like to keep track of that are for my business. And the first one is going to have this acetate from the Planner Society box around it. And the second one is going to have the vellum from our Traveler's Notebook kit. And it's very simple in the back, but it's still pretty colorful, and the books themselves are just really busy, so I didn't want to go crazy. Here, for the cover of my Traveler's Notebook, I grabbed one of the old covers, and I'm cutting this paper down to 5 by 7-ish, just to cover that one up because I don't feel like those colors necessarily match the rest of the Traveler's Notebook kit. So I'm paper clipping it until I can buy some of that tape, and it just fits so much better. So here I'm missing a scrap of that acetate and just wrapping it around there. And I'm gonna sort of complement it with some of the die cuts from our Traveler's Notebook kit, which end up looking so cute, and that bunny just looks perfect right on it. Plus, I have a hair that must have snuck in when I was laminating that, so now I get to hide it. I didn't notice the first time around. So yeah, this one doesn't go all the way across, but I kind of like how that looks anyway. And now it's just being a little nitpicky, putting things here and there. I didn't know what to do with my bookmark yet, so I don't think I have a place for it. Here I'm putting one of these cards in there. I never know what to do with these pockets, so I'm also sliding my stickers in there. And then, oh yeah, I end up putting my bookmark here and then just holding it with this paper clip, also from the Planner Society box. I don't know if the same month as the papers. And here I thought it looked really boring, so I grabbed another scrap of paper that I used later on and cut it to a little shorter than what the actual paper is, because I end up putting that little bunny there, and here I show you the finished-ish product. Actually, no, here I'm actually taping everything down, yay! And I won't show you everything that I taped because it was literally every page was being held together by that washi. Thank goodness for that washi. And I added a few more die cuts, so that's why I'm sort of keeping this here while I tape it, just because I added little things here and there. That Easter bean bunny die cut is from our shop, and then we just came out with this little bean holding your name on a coffee cup. I thought that looked really cute there. And this pocket, I really like how it turned out, so I glued it down and thought it looked way too boring. So I used, guess what? More scraps of paper, and I couldn't decide exactly how to decorate it, but I took out a bunch of die cuts, and before I taped that down, I decided that I was going to do something a little bit different. I think I pulled out some Harry Potter ones, but I'm like, those don't go either. This bunny, not quite, but this bow, oh my gosh, so cute. So I took that scrap of paper, cut it up really short, or no, really like narrow-ish, and taped it on there. Made sure I got it the right size first. And then I put that little bow, and oh, that's probably one of my favorite parts in my entire traveler's notebook. And then just because it looked a little empty, I put this girl on there. And I'm trying to use all of my Easter spring things. Okay, this is the page that I changed 1,000 times. Oh my gosh. So I changed that bunny. I kept this bunny. I kept the sparkly paper co bunny. But I also changed that traveler's notebook because although it did have bunnies on it, I just didn't feel like it went with it. I don't know why. So I put another Rainbow Bunny Co. bunny on there. And I'm just gluing them down. And I did put that traveler's notebook Easter bunny one somewhere. I don't remember where. But yeah, see, so I taped all of this down, made sure that it wasn't moving, because if you put something in between that paper there, it is going to slide. But I like how that little detail there looks anyway. So yeah, here I already have tape on it. Now it won't move. And this is where I put my little traveler's notebook. But because I couldn't just put it down, I'm pretty sure that I grabbed a scrap of paper. I'm pretty sure I did. I couldn't decide where to put it. So I grabbed, tell me I grabbed it. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I knew that I'd grabbed some paper and put it under my kit. And I chose the orange side just because the pink was really busy and that green paper is really busy itself. So I just thought this would look better. And yeah, there is my entire traveler's notebook. I don't think I changed anything else. So I'm just gonna flip through it. There's my cover. And here you see the vellum and the paper all holding my yearly calendar from Annie Plants Printables. And I forgot to tape that one down. So that it doesn't move around or get bent when I flip the pages, I just taped it down real quick. And yep, there's that insert. I left that page empty, and here you see the little Easter bean there, more vellum, and then one of the laminated dashboards, actually the end to my cover. And then those journaling cards with the scrapbook paper behind them, holding my daily inserts. And oh, that pocket is so cute. I love it. It's holding some bunny stickers and my bachelor bean stickers. And then there's the journaling card on the other side. Then I have my blog and YouTube inserts with the acetate and vellum. So cute. My bunny page that gave me all the trouble in the world. And that is the paper from our Traveler's Notebook kit. Then I have our expenses insert with a bunch of little die cuts, like Girl Boss die cuts and my name die cut. And I just freaking love using die cuts. Then I have the very simple last two inserts are just my travel journal with the acetate, and then just that like ideas journal with the vellum. And that was it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you for being so patient with this video because I haven't done one of these before. So I will see you very soon. Bye!